back to my channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and you are so much welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being loyal. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be the notification gang first to receive a notification that I've uploaded. Today's video is so interesting. As you can see from the title, I'm telling a story of how I fell in love with a stranger, and I know that stranger there's a possibility that they're going to watch this video, or or you are watching this video right now. So I'm just going to keep it anonymous and try to keep it, so real. I'm trying to be real. So I've already done my brows and I'm getting ready to go on a date. As you can see from my outfit, if you haven't seen the try on haul video, I'm going to link it in the description box where I was trying this outfit. So yes, so this happened. I'm not also going to be mentioning names. I'm not trying to make this video to bash someone. I'm only trying to I'm in a place where I'm self-aware that and I've stopped living in denial. So yeah, this happened sometime in my life, and I'm not going to be saying the year or the month, because that someone might be able to guess it right, that they're the people that he is the person I'm talking about. So it was somewhere in my life I went for an event, and for me it is kind of rare for me to go on an event because of one thing. I'm usually afraid of, who will I talk to, like I'm going to be alone, so much lonely and things like that. So this is one of the events that I was just like, let me go. And it's because I didn't have a friend that I could be like, let's go on this event, So I went on this event. I'm not going to say the type of event, because that someone will also be able to dictate that, they're the people I'm talking about. So I went for the event, and of course I do make a prayer in the morning before I go for the event, like, oh God, I pray that I will not be so alone, that I'll meet people. I went on that event. I met some of the people that I take courses with, and it was nice. The day was going on fine. So in every event there is always an entertainment area, and that is the area I actually try to go and keep myself busy in that area now that I go on events alone. So I was in an entertainment area, and I was just sitting watching people dance and all of that, and I feel like that's going to make the person know. So this person, if you know it's you, please don't come for me. Please don't even try and tell me that story, I think I'm the one. No, okay? Just keep it to yourself. It will make me feel like, that's a weird feeling. So I was just watching, chilling, after making some rounds with the friends that I had made in that place. And then he was approaching me. Didn't approach. I found that person there. And it just started a conversation out of nowhere. It was kuhusu someone else. It was about someone else. And so we were because this place is noisy, let's go outside and get to know each other better. And I'm looking at myself in the mirror. So we went outside. And the conversation flowed if you meet me in an area around my home, or now that I'm a student around school, I will not be open to know someone better. So I will not be open because I'm so stressed to everything in this life. But if you meet me in an event somewhere so free, I'll be so free and so friendly that even you'll be wondering, Kwani, what's wrong with this girl? But there is nothing wrong with me. I'm just so open when it comes out of my comfort zone, and I'm out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I was so talkative. We vibed. The conversation was on point. So for me, I will say it was not love at first sight. It was love at first conversation. And I didn't know I was in love until something happened. So after that day we were just talking about everything, anything, and I can admit that I talked a lot. Most of the time I was the one talking. Naturally, I always want the man to dictate how the conversation will go. So I always want the guy to be the one who will start conversations and all of that. But because I was out of my comfort zone, the probability is I'm the one who did the much talking. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's just that I wanted someone to talk to. Like, I wanted, like, not to be alone and all of that. So after that day, of course, we exchanged numbers, because duh, the conversation was so good to not exchange numbers. Come on. That thing that they usually say, that a lady should not love a man more than the guy loves you. That is so true. So from that day, anytime I would meet this guy, I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, yeah, all over him, like hugging him and all of that, because I was so excited. Like, I met someone new conversations. Like, meeting someone new is so therapeutic to me. It makes me be like so excited, and like, it's nice to get to know someone new, like someone better. So that is what happened. And today I've absolutely used only the brush, and this is nice. Wow. I don't think I'm going to use this sponge. So anytime I will meet him, I will like be all over him, trying. And I wish that after that day we would meet again. And guess what? This person disrespected me. First of all, I'm done with my foundation. So yeah, let me wear my earrings. This person disrespected me. Let me tell you how. I think the other day I was having conversation with a friend, and we discussed and found out that being so friendly sometimes can be taken as being cheap or something like that. I can't even blame him for taking me like that, because this guy disrespected me. And when someone asks me to like go for a sleepover in their place, to me that is so much disrespect. Like, how did you take me? Yet in that first conversation you talked about Christianity and how I'm a Christian and all of that, and somehow people never believe that I'm a Christian or something like that. Or let me not say Christian is a religion, that I'm spiritual. I think it's because like pretty girls are like never expected to be spiritual, because you can't say like it was out of my outfit, because I was so decent, like just jeans and things like that. So it wasn't my outfit. Definitely there is something that I think it's just a notion that people think beautiful girls are not spiritual. So after that day, and that day for me, I'm a helpless lover. Hopeless, not helpless, hopeless lover. I really love love, and I'm so excited when you see these things, memes that say at nyim navaa kitenge, people are starting businesses together. I'm that person. If we are in love, tutavaa nguo zinafanana, we will go for photo shoots, we will do all of that thing. I love love. And anytime like I have an outfit and then I notice someone, even in class, in school, someone else, like we've matched colors, like maybe it's white black and you also have white black and you're a guy, I'll just be like, oh, please, let's take a picture. Even if I don't know you, I mean, I dare you. I have those guards. I'll just be like, please, let's take a picture and something like that. So that is what happened that day. Apparently, also, it was one of those situations that tulikuwa tumefananisha nguo, and I'm the one who always notices because I'm just like that. Like, I'm just like that. So I was like, oh, let's take pictures. And it took so many pictures. That day I was so happy. I've never forgotten that day, even the date and the month. So yeah, we took pictures, and I have those pictures till today, and I treasured them. I don't know, I was just all over the place because I'm out of my comfort zone. So as I was saying, like every day I was, all over the place, like all over him. Whenever I meet him, I'm like, hi, I was nice. So after some time, I realized that, hey, I'm the one who is all over him. And what made me realize is that thing of him inviting me to go for a sleepover in his place. To me, no matter who you are, that is pure disrespect. So I was like, excuse me. I like took myself I was just telling myself, relax, baby girl, just think about it. What have you said? Nini imepea this guy a clue that you're that type of a girl. Even after me confessing that I'm that spiritual, you had the guts. Ulkuna nipima ama nini. That is what called myself to a meeting, and I was like, hey, you are too much, oh baby girl, you have been too much. Okay? First of all, I'm supposed to be applying my concealer. That is what made me realize that, baby girl, you are actually too much. You're all over this place. And I called myself a meeting, and I denied that invite, of course, because I'm not a fool. A beautiful girl like me, if you're around me, you'll guys will always try to be like do something stupid or something like that. So I denied it and I called myself to a meeting and I was like, you know what? I need to relax and just notice that, yeah, I'm beautiful and everyone will want to spend time with me. I used to be so mad at myself, but then, you know what? It doesn't matter. You are beautiful. Everyone wants to spend time with you. So after that day, I just relaxed. Anytime I would see him, I will even try like, if he hasn't noticed me, I'm also not going to notice you. I'll just pass and be on my business. And that went on. I even deleted his number, but because we are in certain WhatsApp groups together, I would always go back and I'll always go back to pick the number again and save it again. And because I was in love and I didn't know then. And 3 months later or something like that, because he invited me to his place, which I denied like 1 month or 2 months after, 1 month or 1.5 months after we had met. And yeah, 3 months later, I always thought about this guy. And something that made me realize that, yeah, actually I'm in love is because he looks alike anafanana my idol. If you know my idol, of the person I actually worship and I'm so much in love with, you will know who I am talking about. So I was like, yeah, and I didn't really love him for, I didn't know much about him because it was just a 1 day conversation, but I was in love with him. To me, that's what made me realize that physical attraction is so big for me. Like, if I'm not physically attracted to you, actually, hakuna mali tutapelekana. That is what made me realize that, yeah, actually, physical attraction is so big for me. Because I was all over this guy's, like, yeah, talking to him. So after some time, I lost numbers, and foolish me, I also met him somewhere and I was like, huh, I lost your number, da da da. I just, what came was like on and off situation. Is like I kept on like deleting the number and bringing it on, and I was like, you know what, just stop denying it, okay? You are in love with this person. So I just kept the number there and I stopped deleting it. And I never started the conversation because the guy is supposed to be the person who pursues you. A guy should love you 3 times more than the way you love him. If it is the other way around, it will not work. Period. Okay? So I just stopped the conversation until after some time, he's the one who started the conversation. He's such a cool guy. And but the problem is that we are not equally yoked. Like, I'm so spiritual, he's not. Light and darkness have nothing in common. I'm not saying that in a rude way, but like, like you must be equally yoked. Actually, otherwise it will not work. So that is what happened. I just minded my business and yeah, that is what happened, and that is what made me realize that actually I'm in love with this person. Even I have so many stories to tell, but because this story stood out and it keeps repeating in my head, I hate to tell this story. God! I hate to tell the story. Okay, I'm going to like remember the other details as I do my eye, and then I'll be back. So I'm done with my eye area. I'm left with my lips area, and I just wanted to say that after that I just chilled and minded my own business. And I just came to realize that, yeah, now I am more self-aware of what's going on with me. I'm out of refusing to be in the denial stage. You just accept and move on. And the fact remains that, yeah, you might have fell in love with this guy in the name of your idol. Like, he has some characteristics of the idol, but the guy was nice, was cool. Maybe he didn't know how to approach me or how to deal with someone like me. Maybe I was so confident. Kujidai nayo. So yeah, maybe just didn't know how to deal with me, and that is how it happened. Maybe he thinks that all people, you must invite them to your house and have conversation and something like that. But for me, I think beyond just conversation, because you're someone that I do not know. I'm trying to know. I prefer to meet you outside. And yeah, that is my story of how I fell in love with the strangers. So let's do the pretty girl, pretty magic. And because my hair is in braids and I'm not removing them, I've been loving this style of tying a bandana or a scarf like on your head. So I'm just going to, like, do that, and then tying it like this, I will add the beauty of my earrings. So let me figure something out. I've decided to go with tying it apo hivo, and then my braids just be, doing their own thing there. So I just wanted to say, like, just be more self-aware. Make sure that the guy pursues you, and you're not the one who is chasing after the guy. Let him be the one who is willing to go lengths to, like, to please you, and not the other way. You should just relax and let him do his thing. And that is what I learned, that even though this guy was such a nice person, nice in conversations and all of that, he wasn't the one chasing me. So I had to, like, baby girl, just relax and mind your business. And now I'm at a place where, what, it's okay, we move regardless and all of that. And I'm loving this look, and yeah, I am ready for my date with myself. Date a boyfriend. Maybe you'll be the one inviting me. So yeah, that is my makeup, and I'm so happy. And let me show you my outfit and my sandals. So yeah, actually, now that I'm going on a date with myself, I'm going to spray myself some perfume, and just be out here smelling nice and all of that goodies. So I be out here smelling nice. And a tip that I learned, if you want to, like, mingle with more people, if you go to events, go alone, because if you go with your friends, you're going to remain in that circle of friends. So just go alone, especially for us introverts who, like, are weird in crowds. You just go alone, and then pray God is gonna help you and send someone that you'll have conversations with, and just be open to talk to new people and make new friends. So yeah, that is how I met this new friend, even though I fell in love with him. And that is my first love. And yeah, and I know there's no way we are going to make it. Hakuna venye we'll be together, because that is just how things are, but we move regardless.
I've been flipping pages since I could remember. That told me I had to be within the lines of 2 degrees and 9 to 5. And I've been working after work since last September. Working after work, yeah. I say a play.
Yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever had a crush on someone and it grew after the first date, or the first conversation, or the first day you met. And then yeah, let's relate.